Such a great point. I'm glad you brought that up because we talked to Cassidy Campbell yesterday. I know you know Cassidy.
Very good friends, my best bud, yeah.
One of the things he pointed out is the fact that for some reason, mocking people is really the only way to get a point across. I mean, it doesn't work as well when you just logically explain to them why men, for example, shouldn't compete in physical activities against women, for example. Well, why is that? I mean, you had to get in the bathing suit. I mean, why do people get it more when they watch people like you?
Well, it's because I said this on the Tucker Carlson show. We're under what is called trauma-based mind control. And that's just a form of like repetitive stuff from the media telling us, oh, if you don't believe men should compete against women, then you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're a homophobe. They use all these trigger words. And so at the end of the day, the most effective form is mockery because they mock us with this. They constantly give us, basically, they scare us into conforming to the mainstream political agenda. So if you can just actually mock that, people like that. Like, I can't tell you, David, how many people that were, liberals, they even say, oh, I like your content because you are showing the hypocrisy. And that's the issue, is that we're under all of our leaders are all hypocrites. Yeah. Everything they give us is hypocritical. And this just shows it by me acting crazy like this. And they're like, oh, what a goofball. Yet we have an NCAA champion, Leah Thomas, who was born a boy who swam on the men's team for 3 years. And even Leah Thomas admits that he identifies as a swimmer. She identifies, whatever you want to say, as a swimmer first and foremost. So as an athlete, as a former athlete, I know that you want to do anything to win. Now, reassigning your gender, I wouldn't do, but I would do basically anything up to that point. So what we're doing is we are subverting women's sports. We're ruining women's athletics. All those other girls that spend every single weekend, every single month of their life in a pool to get to the top stage of the NCAA championship. Right. And then to lose to a guy that swam on the men's team for 3 years. And for me to just, all I have to do is just really regurgitate exactly what's happening. And people's eyes are this big, like dinner plates. It's that simple. The mockery, it's almost a hacky joke, David, just to mock them.
Well, and Alex, it's really easy to make fun of these people. It's not even like you have to embellish much. I mean, they're already a parody of themselves. I feel like you should be sending them checks or something. Say, thanks for the material.
I should give them royalties, but coming up with this material is really so easy. Like, I call it hacky. That's a comedian where you copy somebody's bits, because really and truly what I am is I'm just regurgitating the political correctness of the left. Like, you look at, listen, I love the black community, but look at Black Lives Matter. In that issue, the leader of it, Patricia Cullors, she spent $1.7 million buying a house in a 98% white neighborhood. So even the leaders of these movements are all hypocrites, and it starts at every single movement. That's kind of the psychological operation that we're under. It's like, oh, we're doing this. We're doing. Yes, go ahead. Sorry, David.
I was going to say, I got 2 quick questions, and I got a minute. Okay. Has the city council tried to stop you, by the way, from showing up? Do they know you're coming?
They know I'm coming. They're scared to death. And I'll tell you this much. You have your First Amendment right. So as long as you don't really cross the line, you don't say anything too perverted or, racist or something, hate speech, you can basically say whatever you want. And yes, they're scared of me. Mayor Ted Wheeler in Portland is the most scared of me. Some of my best videos is me trolling him as fake Antifa because he's so bad. Listen, what we're doing to the January 6 people is terrible. But in Portland and January 6, they let him burn down the federal building for 60 days straight, and only one person went to jail and now is under house arrest. And what they're doing to the people on January 6 is disgusting. So we're just calling out the hypocrisy, David.
All right, Alex Stein, I've got to go, but I got to tell you, I'm now in the begging mode. Please come back to the show. Please.
Yes, sir.
I beg you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, whenever you want. Just hit me up. I'd love to come on again. Thank you.
Looking forward to you in the bathing suit next time. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.